Hi guys, it's Melanie and I'm here with the saddest little home fragrance empties that I've ever done. And it's my home fragrance empties for the month of January. It's all actually contained within my normal little storage container. It's a little bit sad because January was a little bit of a mess around our house. We went through a remodel of the entire downstairs, and that honestly took a lot of time away from burning and melting. I just didn't care as much. Our house was quite a disaster. I have been vlogging most of the process for you guys, so I will link those videos down below. But as a result of that, I really don't have as much to show you this month. So hopefully this is a quicker video. I'm going to dive right in to try to keep it as brief as possible. Okay, first thing I finished was a vanilla bean marshmallow. And this was from a collection, I don't know, was this last spring? I honestly can't even remember, but anyway, I have quite a few of these. And you can see that the burn was a little bit messy on this. I don't remember previous candles from this collection being quite this messy in their burn in terms of leaving residue. And it did just have like a tiny bit of soot, but I want to say that that was probably because my husband would blow this candle out by just putting the lid on it, which when you do that, you do create like some smoke within the candle that not only settles into the wax and discolors the wax a little bit, but it also then can leave that soot around the jar. So anyway, I do like this fragrance. It's very nice. And since I have so many, I don't know that I would repurchase anytime soon, but it is a nice basic vanilla scent. So there's that. Okay, I had this in my upstairs bathroom, Stella's bathroom. It's an autumn candle. I had it left over from the fall, and I don't have candles lit in there very often, but this is such a nice, fresh, crisp fragrance. I just kept going with it like throughout like Christmas time and stuff, and it was very fitting. Autumn does have that mix of like, it does have fir balsam in it, which is where it kind of gets that almost Christmas tree kind of smell to it, as well as crisp, fresh apples. It says that there's also juicy fig. I get no fig. I get apples and Christmas tree. So anyway, I will always repurchase autumn because it's just a really nice fragrance. So if you like fresh, crisp scents in the fall, check out autumn when it comes out again. Just gonna kind of grab. This is a cranberry pumpkin. I like this, but these particular wallflowers futz out halfway like through, so there's like half of the oil still left in there and you can barely smell it, which is frustrating, but I like the fragrance so much. I just put up with it and I keep melting them. This is my beloved nutmeg and spice. I have a few more of these wallflowers left, and these are rock stars from start to finish. Like, this one is actually completely done. I'm showing you this because I don't ever show you these, because when they are at the halfway point, I usually just will take them out and throw them away. I don't put them in here because they can leak, but there's nothing to leak. So it's just such a nice fragrance. I wish Bath & Body Works would bring it back because it's beautiful. Okay, I have an Acquiesce candle. This is their Boardwalk scent. I did do a review of this. It burned clean in terms of there was no soot or anything, but there is residue on the side of the jar. Anyway, I'm excited to clean this up to see how the wax comes out and how well I can get this cleaned out, because I do want to reuse this glass. It's so thick and heavy and pretty. I think it would make a pretty like pencil cup, or I don't know, makeup brush cup or something. So anyway, I really like this. I have a couple more. I find them for like $12.99 at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I think they're fantastic. So I will repurchase more of the Acquiesce candles in the future. This is a white pumpkin and clove that I finished. Not too great in the burn department, still quite a bit of wax left, but the fragrance was really nice. I found these at my local Fred Meyer, and for the longest time they were selling the fall scents for like $7.99 a jar. Like, they were really inexpensive, so I just grabbed them there. Most of you guys know how I feel about ordering from Colonial Candle online, so if I can find the Colonial candles at like an outlet store like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, places like that, I will purchase them, but I will never order from the website. So, but this is nice. I hope they bring this fragrance back next fall and carry it at Fred Meyer. Okay, there is a pumpkin apple in here. So this is a yummy fragrance. It's another fall one. It's just really, it's a very tart apple scent with like that hint of like fresh pumpkin, like pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie. But there's definitely like cinnamon and clove in here as well. It's just, it's really nice for the fall time, winter time in general. This is a red velvet sheer. I believe this is the second red velvet sheer that I've gone through. This was released in like late December, and it's really nice, except it like started to fade towards the end, and really the burn on these Bath and Body Works candles has not been super clean. Like, I'm not used to them being this messy when they're burning. So I'm not sure if they changed something with the wax formula, but it was fine in terms of like until the halfway point, and then it just started leaving more and more residue and not smelling quite as strong. So a little bit of a letdown, but what I'm going to be doing with a lot of my candles going forward is melting them. I just ordered, I'll show you guys in my February haul, I ordered a candle crock as well as another like plate warmer. So I'm going to be melting a lot more of my candles going forward, and I'll talk a little bit more about why when we get to that point. Okay, a couple more things here. A Root Legacy Creamy Decadence. This basically smells like cookies and cream. It's yummy. It's really, really nice. Residue, obviously, on the side of the jar. These are 100% pure beeswax. They just burn really clean, though. There's no soot from these ever. Lovely. And I do like to reuse these jars because, again, they have this nice thick glass, and they just are great for like tossing things in. I believe I might have a couple of these in my cupboard as well to use as like drinking glasses, and I clean them out really, really well, obviously, before I do that, but they're kind of like a good size for a juice glass or something. And then I have 3 melts in here, and that's essentially it. So I have 3 of the peanut butter sugar melts from Goose Creek, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how these are in here. So you can see they're divided like little pie pieces. Did I just drop that? No. Okay. I've got to say, the one thing I will warn you about Goose Creek melts is they're very gooey. They are messy to get out of here. They almost like kind of melt in your hand a little bit. I don't love that about them, but you wash your hands after handling wax anyway normally, so I guess, you know, I'm gonna have to wash my hands anyway, but I just don't like the feeling of it. But this fragrance, you guys, peanut butter sugar, is now one of my all-time favorite scents from any candle company. It smells like creamy roasted peanut butter with a sweet frosting, almost perfumey type combination, but not perfumey in a bad way, perfumey in like a gourmand perfume kind of way, like rich, heavy, like vanilla, like just phenomenal. Anyway, I went through 3 of those guys. I melted quite a bit this month versus burning. So anyway, that's it. That's all that I have for you for my home fragrance empties. Look for the beauty empties video to go up tomorrow, and I will see you guys in that video. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.